All right, this is actually physicians, physics and chemistry class for science students and the lovers of science. Simple. We will be focusing on solving of difficult and tough questions in chemistry and physics. So let's go to the library. I have a library. Let's look at let's look at one of the questions in my library here. This question is under electrolysis, and electrolysis can be found both in physics and in chemistry. Let's look at this particular question. The question says, during the electrolysis of copper 2 tetraoxosulphate 6 solution, an ammeter shows a steady current reading of 1.0 ampere for 30 minutes, while 6.6 times 10 raised by minus 4 kilogram of copper is liberated. Calculate the error in the ammeter reading, giving you the electrochemical equivalent of copper to be 3.30 times 10 raised by minus 7 kilogram per column. So when you see a question like this, the first thing you need to do as a science student to help you solve this question very easily is for you to be able to interpret the question. That's what my master told and taught me. So let's interpret the question. So by taking the question again, during the electrolysis of copper 2 tetraoxosulphate 6 solution, an ammeter shows a steady current of 1.0 ampere. So you have to interpret it this way: solution, steady current. Current is symbolized with the letter I. Equal, so this can be current 1, yeah, equal to 1.0 ampere. Now they say for 30 minutes. So that means your time is symbolized with the letter T, equal to 30 minutes. So when you see a question like this, you have to convert this minute to seconds. To make your work is to give you the accurate answer, the correct answer. So I don't have to be telling you this. It is 30 times 60. That gives you that gives you 1,800 seconds. 1,800 seconds. So let's look at the question again. They say, while 6.6 times 10 raised per minus 4 kilogram of copper. That means when you see kilogram points to mass. Mass is symbolized with the letter M, equal to 6.6 times 10 raised to power minus 4 kilogram. So let's keep interpreting. They say calculate the error in the ammeter reading. When you hear ammeter points to current. So in this case, you are going to calculate before even think of calculating the error in the ammeter reading, you have to calculate the ammeter reading first. Ammeter reading, I told you, points to current. So if you don't call it ammeter reading, you can equally call it current. In this case, since you have already gotten your steady current, this one is steady current, this one is ammeter reading, which is still current. So since this represents current 1, this can actually be current 2. You understand? So it is given as nothing. That's what you need to find first before you can calculate the error. In the two currents. So you have been given the electrochemical equivalent of copper to be this. So electrochemical equivalent of copper, electrochemically, is symbolized with a letter Z. So it is equal to 3.30 times 10 raised minus 7. The unit is kilogram per column. So from the formula, or using the formula, I love this. From the formula, which formula really fits into this? This is the formula that fits into it. Current equal to, what you are solving in this case is the ammeter reading, which is the current 2. So I can use this current 2 equal to mass all over ZT, which is mass divided by electrochemical equivalent of copper times time, which is the mass was 6.6 times 10 raised by minus 4. All of your electrochemical equivalent was 3.30 times 10 raised by minus 7 times your time, which is 1,800. With your calculator, you can arrive at the answer of 1.111 ampere. This is your ammeter reading. So for you to be able to calculate according to the question, for you to be able to calculate the error in the ammeter reading, you use this formula, hence, or I like this using this, hence, comma, error in ammeter reading. Or you can equally say error in current equal to, remember error in current will be, you will bring the two currents together and subtract one from the other, which is in this case, you subtract your ammeter reading from the steady current. So you can say, you can use this current 2 minus current 1, which is the same thing like, what is your current 2? Is 1.111 minus current 1 is 1.0, and this arrives at 0.111 ampere. This is the answer solved by physician D. Hardcore. This is my number 08131369912. My WhatsApp number. Thank you for watching. I love you. I love you. You can glance through the question again. The question again very well. Let me keep it well for you. You can copy the question if you want to. You can copy the question if you want to. This is my library. Don't mind this. And this is the answer. You can view the answers very well. You can screenshot it. You can use it anyhow you want. You can equally share this video to your children who are in secondary schools, your children are in 100 levels in the university, polytechnic, college of educations. You can equally share this to, lovers of science. Science is simple, but it is just the way most of our lecturers, our teachers, our tutors are handling it. So it seems to be difficult, but to me, they are simple. In fact, science courses are the most simplest courses in the world. You can't become an engineering without knowing how to solve physics or chemistry. No, you have to know. You must know. I'm with you and for you. Thank you for watching. I love you.